Hello, everyone. I'm here with Jason Babun, who graduated from UCF in 2019 with an integrated business degree and is now an account services analyst at BNY Mellon. How are you today, Jason?
Hi, I'm doing well. How about yourself?
Awesome. So, the first question I have for you today is tell us about BNY Mellon and what you do there in your day to day.
Yeah, absolutely. BNY Mellon is one of the largest asset servicing banks in the world. They walk through a large global operation in terms of asset management for large corporations to even smaller asset management and smaller businesses. And they operate again on a worldwide scale. So, in my terms of field, just some examples that I've worked with individuals from India and individuals from Manchester in terms of asset servicing and internal services. And a little bit of my day-to-day activity is that I work with mutual funds and I process those funds using and our technologies that we have inside the business and process those funds to the NASDAQ market on a day-to-day basis.
Awesome. So, could you tell us a little bit about how you ended up at BNY Mellon?
Absolutely. It all kind of really started with finding BNY Mellon at the career fair at UCF and kind of working myself through those individuals and learning a little bit more about the company. And it kind of piqued my interest in terms of what the company was offering and what their fields were and kind of what their day-to-day basis operations were. And that was something I found very interesting at the time. And that's kind of got where I got my foot in the door and got to know individuals at the company and did actually several interviews for different positions until I really landing this position here.
Perfect. So, what do you think was the most important job experience you had to get you to where you are today?
In terms of getting to where I am today, I would say my internship during um, my college academics, working at digital marketing and kind of getting my feel for not only using Excel, but being able to make those correct assumptions and formulaic assumptions in Excel and being able to calculate formulas and values and doing a data analysis alongside digital marketing would allow me to kind of expand my horizons in a way and get myself to and differentiate myself in other applicants. And that's kind of where I would say getting that early experience is definitely a huge step in the right direction and developing a career out of something you really enjoy doing.
Perfect. That's awesome that you got to combine the two of those different fields. That's really cool. And so, what would you say was the most important skill that you learned from the integrated business program that helped you in your career?
Absolutely. Going back, I kind of touched a little bit about data management and Excel. I would say Excel is some of the largest term of what I work with on a day-to-day basis. And it's not only in my field, but a large portion of the trades field in itself, and mainly anything that's going to be either financial accounting and so on in that kind of aspect. Excel has been such a huge impact in my life, and even today, as someone who has a lot of experience and it still sees new things every day, and that's something that's truly eye-opening.
And what kind of jobs does BNY Mellon have for integrated business students?
BNY Mellon offers a variety of careers in tons of different departments. Specifically, I work in the trade capture department, which again is processing mutual funds on a day-to-day basis. But there's also fund accounting and other directly kind of almost paper aspect departments who really look into the harder numbers. And that again, it's kind of almost like preference. If you enjoy that, then you should go in that field. And they offer a wide variety of doors to go through. And even during the interview process, they kind of look where to place you in their departments based on what you truly like to specialize in. And that's why I really enjoyed working and operating with individuals at that company. I would say something that was really huge for me is they offer a out of college program called the OCAP, and that's a 2-year program that they offer where they kind of place you in a department and you work in projects and kind of track yourself through those 2 years and earn a certificate at the end of those 2 years to where then you kind of can shine and meet other individuals who are in your same program and kind of connect with those. And again, huge with networking is something I also very much strive to push.
And what are some specific qualities that can make the prospect stand out when applying in your field?
I would say some of the larger qualities is definitely early experience. Again, kind of tying back to the internship that I discussed earlier. And not only that, but being able to know where your strengths are. Absolutely. If you can define your strengths, that's a great aspect in it in terms of getting an interview or being able to make a selective role, but also defining your weaknesses and kind of outlining and being able to understand what those are and how you can improve upon them and how you can function throughout your lows, and being able to operate and get back up is something that's very, very resilient, and something that a lot of individuals not necessarily speak about. And that's kind of why it can separate you a lot in a good way, for sure.
Right. And what are some things college students looking to work in your field can do to get their foot in the door?
I would say for getting the foot in the door is definitely learning about the area as well. Go to those large career fairs, go to areas where job offerings are, and take a look around, get a feel for what the environment is, what individuals are looking for, learn what questions are being asked. And that, even though that's not necessarily experience, you're going to learn a lot more about what your field is looking for, what the expectations are, and be able to shape yourself into that role. And again, differentiate yourself and push yourself to your goals to achieve your career.
Great. Well, thank you so much, Jason, for joining me here today. I'm sure that all of the tips that you gave will help a lot of IB students.
Definitely go IB.
Yes, go IB.